Peanut butter and jelly, a snack time staple. But what if your child is allergic?
Tonight, Dr. Lewis First breaks down your questions from diagnosis to treatment in this week's First with Kids.
Recently, I found parents shell-shocked to ask me questions about peanut allergies. Get it? Shell-shocked, peanuts? Well, humorous as that pun may be, peanut allergies are not. So let me shell out some information on this important topic. About 2% of children in the United States are allergic to peanuts, and half of those are also allergic to tree nuts, such as almonds, walnuts, pecans, cashews, and sometimes even sunflower and sesame seeds. In fact, peanut allergy is the leading cause of food allergy-related deaths in this country. So how do you know if your child's allergic to peanuts? Usually the first signs after eating a peanut may be a runny nose, skin rash, or a tingly tongue that can progress, if untreated, to difficulty breathing, a drop in blood pressure, and in turn, becoming unconscious. We used to usually recommend not trying a peanut in a child until they were old enough to talk to us. But there is more recent data to suggest that if there is no known family history of a peanut allergy, then exposing infants to peanut products, such as a very thin layer of peanut butter on a cracker when they're old enough to take solids, well, that may reduce the chance of getting a peanut allergy as they get older. On the other hand, if there's a family history of peanut allergy, severe eczema, or egg allergy, then it's recommended that you talk with your child's doctor before introducing your child to peanuts. Usually, a skin or blood test can determine if your child is at risk for a peanut allergy. If the diagnosis is made, then the best way to deal with this problem is to avoid the foods that trigger it. This requires not just educating a child and family, but their friends, relatives, caregivers, and teachers too. It also means checking food labels and letting restaurants know about the allergy so an accidental exposure is avoided. If an exposure does occur, peanut-allergic older children and adults should carry a prescribed self-injectable shot of adrenaline with them. The shot should also be available to teachers, school nurses, and parents, especially if the child is too young to self-inject themselves. Once the shot is given, the child should be brought to an emergency facility for continued observation and treatment, since this is a true medical emergency. A medical alert bracelet is also a good idea. So that hopefully tips like these will crack open the information you need to know when it comes to dealing with peanut allergies. This is pediatrician Dr. Lewis First from the University of Vermont Children's Hospital, reminding you to always be first with your kids.
If you have a question for Dr. First, just send him an email. The address is firstwithkids@mynbc5.com.